jueguito. Mi fondo ahora es una imagen de Alicia porque tuve que desactivar el fondo dinámico porque al parecer estaba compitiendo con el metro a ver quién me comía más recursos. Así que tuve que elegir el juego. Ok. Ahí. ¿Yo qué estaba haciendo? Ah, sí, sacando cositos. A ver. Yo hice las diarias. En- También hice estas cositas. Saqué lo que daban potogemas. No sé si acá está. Bueno, en 6 días yo creo que sí lo. Tal moneda igual nunca está tan de mal la moneda. Vamos a mandar un sustito a la mica. A ver. Ok. Espero que la haya
Hey, there's
asustado.
something strange over
Ahí
there. Come on, let's take a look.
como la tengo muteada, no puedo saber si la asusté o no. Ya está ahí. Gente guatona por allá. Pero yo tengo que hacer. Oh, que tengo esta wea. Ahora que subí de nivel. Ahí vamos. Si yo tengo entendido, sí. Sí canjeé las cosas. A ver, pero si no.
Hmm.
Sé que creo que subí al 45, así que creo que otra vez subí el nivel de mundo. Otra vez voy a tener esta mierda más complicado.
Ad Astra Abyss.
No, eso sí ya lo hice. Ok. No, tengo que hacer la prueba. Ay, qué pereza. Es que estoy recién subiendo a los desgraciados y tengo que hacer estas cosas otra vez, weón. Siento que están muy seguidas estas cosas de subir lo de subir de nivel.
Ad Astra Ab.
Lo que sí tengo que llevar a gente de expedición. Esto sí está listo. Usted me da eso. Usted me da eso. Y usted me dan callampas. Bien, creo que. Ah, uno la mandé ahí recién. Te lo mando por comida. Ahora sí bajó un... Ya, sí bajó. Recompensas de reputación. Ah, ya vale. ¡Ay, que llegó! No, me quedé sin... Buenas. ¡Oh! Excelente. Subí el nivel de reputación. Bien, bien, bien. Tengo que hacer estas cosas que siempre se me olvida. Ya. Ya, eso puede esperar. Llegamos con la misión de esta cosa que está por acá. ¿Dónde está? Aquí. Si no me equivoco, tengo que llegar por acá. Ahora sí, pongámonos en marcha. Misión, 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 misión. Acá. Concheto, me asustó. Cositos. Bien, subí nivel. Con respecto a estas cosas, como que no me dan ganas de tirar por ella. Como que la jugué, pero no. La verdad es que no. Y tampoco me llama la atención los tres que están acá, así que creo que esos 66 van a seguir guardaditos. A nuevo aviso. Ah, no tengo que irme para acá. Ah, porque yo ya llegué al castillo. Vamos. Ocupemos el teleporto. Buenas.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Vamos.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer.
Bueno, tampoco es para nada menos poco lo que perdió, po.
Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do.
Al menos no lo
But
mataron.
equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state.
Seems like he's a well-respected...
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay. Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30
Chucha,
years
hace
ago.
caleta de años, pues, weón, ¿qué te pasa? Es chocoleta. No, se me cayó.
keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us.
Es que
We
igual
can't help but
perder
wonder,
la cosa
was it
lo de estar
something we did?
destrozando, po. Igual se entiende.
We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
Mándame unos saluditos. Ahora vamos con él, po, con el
You must
susodicho.
be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to
Yeah.
stay.
O sea, tener la visión era como su gran motivo para quedarse y defender el terreno.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time?
Preguntas que nos tienen molesto.
I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
Pero ¿hace cuánto que te quitaron la visión? Porque si hace poco, igual entendible.
In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right?
Sí.
But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Estoy muy seguro, Paimon, que eso ya lo intentó.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
Buena, Machuca. Tuviste buena idea.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a
Buena,
note of a
po.
few
Pudimos haber partido por ahí,
interesting
desgracia.
things which would...
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere.
A no ser que se la hayan confiscado junto con su cosa.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary.
Ok. Me he encontrado trabajo para mí. Cha. La guay.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish.
No.
I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
Cabro culiao.
I
Yo lo
went
saco.
kite flying today.
Yo saco la
The
chucha.
string broke, so I chased after it as fast as going to get it back. So I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance.
Por, por aquí intentar lo imposible, mejor verlo cómo se va. Me pica la nariz. Nah.
Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for.
Vamos a buscar esa cosa. Ah, este está. ¿Enemigo? Oh, sí, enemigo. ¡Ay!
No escape!
To the ferry.
Hay que aprovechar que aún tan débiles estos desgraciados. Porque después me va a costar matarlos. Altar.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Podría. Me perdí, ¿qué tengo que buscar?
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years?
Podría ser.
Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up.
Es un cadáver.
It looks
No.
like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
No, está esperando a alguien. O su pareja. Cabros, voy voló. Aló, volví. Ay. Con un rubito regalón. Y está. Voy vuelo. Papeles, papeles, por camino. Ahora sí, tenemos luces al fondo. Yo creo que se ve mejor así, ¿no? Ahí se ve. Ya.
So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone.
Y 30 años ya esperando a alguien.
But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from the...
Sí, para que el señor ahí con esta nueva info pueda ver si se queda o se va. ¿Y el señor? Ah, está acá. Buena voz, tu madre.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
¿Tiene tomate el señor?
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now, love, regret, everything I felt for her,
It's calm.
it's all disappeared.
Oh, disappeared.
No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a
No
hazy
sé,
dream.
ese debe ser el con lo vacío que siente.
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her?
Si de verdad te quiere, yo creo que va a entender y van a tener tiempo para reencontrarse, po. Porque al final de cuentas no es tu culpa haber olvidado la cosa, pues fue porque te quitaron el cosito ese.
When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my
Y
heart.
puedan crear recuerdos nuevos, po.
How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't... Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we?
Algo así.
Well, let's go find the next person. According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Pues vámonos para allá. Oh, solo le pegué uno. Vamos a mandar a la chucha. Se me muere. Gracias. ¡Ja!
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Vale. ¿Está muy lejos? Sí. Vamos allá. Ay, qué quiere mi Dori. Sí. Rito está roncando. Ya vamos. Sí, sí, sí. Ayudémosla porque está mala onda. Me llamó la atención. Oh, activé
They
la...
say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
Chucha.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
Si quieren comida de emergencia, aquí tengo una flotante.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
Porque somos sapo.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
¿Cuánto me pagarían por esto?
This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
Oh, buena teoría.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Ya, pero calma, yo estoy haciendo una misión secundaria.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
¿Algo para comer? Oh. Recetas, recetas, yo las quiero. Vale. Oh, bueno.
Told you I'd win.
Una simple conversa entre los cabros. Ok, no era para mí. Hola. Leche. Creo que es importante, me las compro. Un restaurante, a ver, vamos a ver qué vende este diseño. Más rositas, chido madre. Cualquier comida estamos. Cualquier receta estamos comprando con chido madre. Pescadito. Cangrejito. Azúcar importante.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes over and over?
Mira, de este puedo hacer el tiro 5 y saco la maestría. No tengo ningún personaje de Inazuma. Y tampoco está. A ver, de los que reviven... Tú estás desordenado. ¿No hay forma de obtenerlo de otra forma? Ya, este es de acá. Este también es de acá. De acá. Este no. Vale, vale.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Va. 15. Falta ahí.
I'll race you there.
Ok. Pero aquí para adentro no. Ah, la casita va a jugar. Bueno. Mm, Parece pequeña. ¿Son raros esos viajes? Yo también desearía que las cosas que escribí fueran realidad. Técnicamente ninguno de ellos ha hecho teoría vegetal. Oh. Aunque algunos lugares y personajes están basados en la realidad, la mayor parte del contenido es de mi propia imaginación. Por supuesto, algunas cosas que una cosa no son del todo imaginarias. Por ejemplo, en el diario del viaje que estoy escribiendo, alguien fabricó un super globo. Vale, trato de hacer la vuelta al mundo en 80 días. El globo no necesita misión para funcionar. Bueno, va a tener un tipo en el pasillo. Mm, vale. Sí, no hay problema. Vamos. Sí, vamos. Ok. Me robo el libro. Hola, hola. Chao, chao. Qué sueño. Ay,
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
A la playita. Pregunta sería, si me tiro al agua, ¿moriré? Ah, yo creo que si me tiro a un lugar más hondo podría sobrevivir, porque estoy hueón. Antes revivamos a esta tipa. Come alguna croqueta. La wea. Buenas. Está conmigo sospechoso. Vale. Estamos cerca de acá. ¿Qué es eso?
Boom! There's more!
Eyes on me!
Positions. Yeah.
Say no more!
Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
How's this?
Buena, buena, buena.
There's more!
Dance with the waves.
Preocúpense. Venga, venga para acá. Se muere, se muere.
To the very
Let me help you pack this up.
Bueno. No, lo sigo. ¿Cómo están, cabrón?
Let it rain.
No, 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 no lo haces. Buena. Oh,
Not so
me
hard.
cagó. Ay, no, se puso como Blade Blade. Ay.
No escape. Here.
¡Ay! Muérase, por favor. ¡No, se ponga! ¡No! ¡Ay! Ok. Pues aquí no ha pasado nada. ¿Y el cabrón? Ah, sí, aquí está. ¿Por qué hay monstruos vagando por aquí? El pasaje era muy bonito, pero bastante peligroso. Sí. Pero puedo incluir esta experiencia en mi diario de viaje. Claro, y así no sería una mentira. Vamos aquí. Fácil.
So glittery. Must control urge to pounce. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Sigue sabiendo, ¿no, weón? ¿Por qué no sigues? No, creo que sea muy paranoico. Y claramente no hay teleporte ahí, puta la wea. Vamos a tener que ir a Patilandia. ¿Un cosito? ¿Rompible? Hicieron culia larga que me tomé porque sí. Ah, bueno, me está yendo a la montaña equivocada. Casi la cago. No me vieron. Ah, bueno.
No one escapes my
Vamos a pelear con ellos.
Going somewhere? Power that ended Python!
positions.
¿Frutas? Suéltate. Oh, me cagó el culiao. Justo reventó la wea adentro. Buena. Una fichita. Vamos que sube esta montañita. Mm. Pensé que tenía que cumplir todo.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
No me obligado. No, porque estuvo buena. Haciendo la cosa a la chunte. Solucioné el puzzle. ¿Qué vas a ver? En la noche. Aquí no hay obstáculos. Estamos lejos de la ciudad de Inazuma, así que ni los guardias de la gente no deseada me molestarán. En conclusión, es un buen lugar para despejar y es un buen lugar sobre el cual escribir en el diario de viaje. Ese tipo todavía no sigue, ¿lo piensa dejarnos? Sí, yo me encargo de él. Está bien, no te preocupes por él. No se atreverá a hacer nada imprudente contigo cerca. Ese tipo de personas son así. Si te acercas, seguirán molestándote. De todos modos, es todo por hoy. Volvamos a la casa. ¿Seguro? Ah, sí, seguro. Voy a desbloquear ese cofre. Ah, son esos hueones, no, mejor no. Otro día. Mejor devolvámonos. Ah, eso mejor lo voy a hacer fuera de stream, que son pajeros.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Perrito. Ya pasé.
I won't let you down.
El perrito ya... Ah, mira. O sea, porque digan que al final ese weón es un fan nomás del weón. Yo tengo algunas ideas sobre la historia principal en mi diario, pero me llevará 1 o 2 días terminar el capítulo. Escribí algunos párrafos antes. Lleva estos párrafos a mi diario primero. Cuando termine toda la historia le pediré a alguien que le lleve el diario de viaje terminado. Diario de viaje, ja, eso es lo que él dice. ¿Cómo sabes que no tiene otros motivos? Dije que este tipo tiene otros motivos para escribir que eso. ¿Quién pensaría en esas tonterías? Viajar por Teibats en un globo aerostático sin usar una visión. Debe haber algún motivo oculto, solo que no lo ha revelado aún. Pero es una historia, un cuento. Llévale... Ah, puta. Oye, pero yo quiero hablar con este mundo acá. Debe haber algún motivo. Ah. El weón sospecha al weón. Piensa que debe ser quizá un espía o algo así. O eso me dio a entender. Ah, qué... Chucha. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Por qué me bugueo? Ay, no te caigas. Pero... Oh, eso fue. La vuelta entera en 80 días. Wow, gracias. Déjame echar un vistazo. ¿Por qué es tan delgado? Los otros cuadernos de viaje son... Ah, no termino. Ah, no hay nada más gratificante que ayudar a una cabra chica a contar la historia a su hermano para entretenerlo. Ya, yo tenía que hacer algo, ¿cierto? Voy a hacer una misión más y con esto me voy a mimir. ¿Dónde era? Cuentan. Vamos para allá. Puedo subirme arriba en molino, ¿cierto? ¡Así puedo! ¿Qué? ¡Jaja! No, me quedo ahí pegado. No, qué chistoso. Comida. Hablando de comida, voy a cocinar. Ahora sí.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions.
Puede ser que el tipo está hablando de verdad. Ah, pero si a este tipo le quitaron la visión, po. Por eso es que se le debe haber olvidado esa cosa. Vale.
I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to it. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Entonces la tipa confiscó las visiones hace poco, recién. O sea, hace poco. Como para que tenga esta huevita. Vale.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were.
Esa tarea era entregar las provisiones a estos buenos, po.
And it's not just that.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now.
Sí.
To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders. Which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing... If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to...
He seems to be telling the truth. But we better confirm. Let's go round up those...
Vamos a matar a gente. Pero lo que somos buenos y a matar gente.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from.
Puta, si supieran que vengo yo acá.
Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's... Go, go, Baron Bunny! Let it rain!
You're open.
I got you.
Ha! All eyes on me!
Ese por uno. Ay. Moricido.
Oh, there goes all the mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh, so he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got... But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Chucha.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
No robaron nada. Pero hay como un... Como un barco. Ah, cheto madre. Ajá. Bueno. ¿Un barquito? No, me puso en un barquito. Ah. ¿Qué es esto? No, qué tierno. Bueno.
Scratch. If it doesn't ruin a drink, it is a treasure.
Tu, 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 tu. Turbito. 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 Me gustó, me gustó. Me botó este muñeco, porrito. Ah, que sabe por qué y se los pagaré.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you... Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account.
No me... Ah, ¿acaso el tipo el que generaba los suministros de emergencia y no eran del gobierno?
However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time.
Ah, por eso no compraba menos, po. Pobre señor. Ay, todo.
Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
¿Qué pasa, Revito? ¿Quiere cariño? ¿Quiere mimos? ¿Quiere mimos? Le damos un mimo, por...
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice.
Exacto.
If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now.
¿Qué te costó, Revito? Revito quiere ir al baño. Ven por acá. A ver, acá. Mira. Arriba. Qué pesadito el perro. Okay.
Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself? I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very
Chucha.
valuable blade. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything.
Pero soltó info, po.
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions were coming from. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again.
¿En cuánto me sablearon? Creo que no importa. Creo que pagó Paimon. ¿Un gatito? ¡Un gatito!
I won't let you down.
Buenas.
What are you doing here all by yourself?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword.
¡Corrobito!
They left.
Animal, bájate con cuidado. No eres un cabro chico. Che tu madre. No, pobrecito, Ribito. Si quiere acostarse, acuéstese en su camita que está abajo. Pero weón.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often.
No.
Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true.
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything.
Rubita me está exigiendo mimos porque porque se sacó la chucha. Oh, tengo que peinar, Rubita está peluchando mucho.
Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant. This sword was once wielded by my father.
Ah, de eso sí se acuerda.
I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father, what did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. And said to me,
Debes no.
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtud y justicia.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all.
Por eso lo olvidó.
But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need.
Ahora,
And look how things ended up.
voy a tener que contar la verdad nomás, po.
The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
River, saca tu chico de la basura. Si te estaba viendo, weón. Te estaba viendo. ¿Cree que uno hueón acá? Ah, ¿sí cree que uno es hueoncito? No, ese no es hueito. Ah, te rito. Vale, Paulina, vale por el sustito. Justo estaba viendo que estaba haciendo el ribito. Ya se sacó la chucha.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro... In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Ah, pero dejamos ahí. Vale. A ver, ¿cuántos potos que me puedo comprar? Puedo comprar creo que 2 o 3. 3. Bien, 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 bien. Entonces tenemos 69. Como dije antes, otra vez no voy a lanzar por ninguno de los dos porque no me interesan. En lo más mínimo. De que se seguirán acumulando. Ah, quiero bajar hasta acá. Salimos del juego. Ya. Hoy fue un día divertido. Avanzamos un tramo importante en el metro. Nos puteamos un poquito por lo infectado. Descubrí que mis subfusiles, como la wea, tengo que cambiarlo. Creo que es la nueva bastarda. Tengo que encontrarme un arma mejor. Hasta el momento la pistolita es la que mejor me acompaña. Y más avanzamos un poquito en historia en Genshin, así que estoy feliz. Y más me hice una misión secundaria viola que estaba bonita. Así que a ver, ¿con quién los dejo? Lo voy a dejar con alguien. A ver, creo que gente vio por aquí. No, bueno, sí, hay otra gente vio por acá. A ver, tengo al Sony Hoshi, al Cerdu, este wea, esta wea, esta wea, esta wea. A ver, creo que el cuyo creo que partió recién. A ver, podría ser. A ver. No, aquí ya 3 horas creo que está por terminar el directo. Cuyo creo que partió recién. Hace una hora. Y este tipo. Oh, esa cosa, la tetera tampoco la he visto. Qué bonito su hueita. Hagámosle. Bueno, que siempre. Ya le he hecho variado el cupo. Bueno, hagámosle otro más coquito. Entonces, muchas gracias por haberme acompañado. Por haberse reído conmigo y de mí. Nos estaríamos viendo. Nos estaremos viendo y otro día. El viernes seguramente. Creo que voy a avanzar con el Doomcito y con Genshin para el siguiente directo. Y yo creo que voy a hacer eso. Entonces, muchas gracias por verme. Mm. No, voy por... No sé por cuál de los tres ir. No, voy por Cuyo. Voy por Cuyo. Ok, entonces cabros, se me cuidan. Como dije, muchas gracias por a todos los que me acompañaron. Nos veremos el viernes a jugar, me parece que Doom, el Doom del 93 y Genshin. Que hasta la vista. Chao, chao. Cuídense, cabros. Tomen agua.